Right there and right there.
Bam. You like?
Hi, everybody. It's James Bartolet, and welcome once again to another episode of Inside the Industry in the House. Here with my BFF, Misty Stone, and our special guest on the show tonight, popular mainstream star, now in the adult industry, and we're very happy to have her here at the inauguration of her exciting journey in the adult film industry. Ladies and gentlemen, Jayne Doh is with us tonight. You can look over there in the camera and say hi.
Oh, hi.
And, of course, my buddy Grace is here, one of the top female tattoo people in the Southern California. Here in the house, we're doing...
What are you getting, honey? A hummingbird?
I got a hummingbird
That's
here.
so masculine of you.
And she said,
Give it to him, baby. Give it to him.
That's my spirit animal.
Yes, that's my spirit animal.
Should I sit here?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Or you can.
And then we have the music notes. Everything's coming up roses. Then there's the yin and the yang. Thank you for stepping in front of my shot.
You're welcome.
Yeah. And then I've got the lotus flower, and I've got the angel wings on the back, my guardian angels.
You just got that.
Love it.
You just fucking got that.
I think
I
we did
love
that like
it.
2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I also have my name on my penis. So right now when it's soft, it just says James. But when it's hard, it says James Bartolet.
Oh, nice. Did you do that?
She said, "Oh, nice."
Can I see?
Thank you. That's $150 for the contents.
Hilarious.
Okay. No, but yeah, Grace does a wonderful job. So that's what it's going to look like afterwards.
Why you don't never get no color?
What is that?
You only do duality, black and white. You're not into,
Hello, McFly. Look over here. Just look at the colors there. Look at some colors right there.
Okay, well let's.
You see that one?
Because I don't see no colors on your skin.
It's coming up.
Isn't that
But
purple?
all of them, none of them have any color.
There's a little purple right there.
Well, listen, this is a show about the industry, not about tattooing. So, okay.
Where's the hot sauce?
We had a wonderful, pass her the Tapatio, my Caucasian.
We need Louisiana.
Oh, yeah?
Red Rooster.
Where, Star?
Red Rooster.
Red Rooster. You have a tattoo on your neck.
I do. I have a smiley face right here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's red.
It's red.
Yeah.
So
There's a story on that?
There's definitely a story behind it. So I was dating this guy for over 4 years, madly in love. We used to fight a lot. And one day I told him, why don't you just be happy? And so he got pissed and he got a can of red spray paint and he spray painted a smiley face on our wall. And he was like, you want to see a happy face? There's your happy face. And I was
Why
like,
can't you just be happy?
geez, that was just like way overboard. So then before we moved out, we broke up, we moved out, he got this tattooed on his face. While we're broken up, okay, I take a picture of his face and give it to my brother, and my brother gave us a matching tattoo.
Kind of cute.
So
And
now I
that
have
was Mike Tyson.
No, it wasn't Mike Tyson, but he was the first person to make it down this deep. So I just felt like...
Okay.
Oh, down that deep in your throat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I felt like this is where I should put it. And we're broken up, but we were still good friends.
Hilarious.
Now, Misty, you still don't have any ink on you.
No, you can't put any bumper stickers on a Bentley, baby.
That's what she said.
And
that's
so shall it be.
Yeah.
No tattoo stories
Now,
about me.
a very wonderful thing, and one of the reasons why we're excited because you're beautiful and we're excited because you're superstar is you were a Miss America contestant before you got into porn. So kind of like
Elaborate
Vanessa Williams kind of thing.
Oh, yes.
Totally
She
look
was,
up to her.
The first black woman on Penthouse cover.
Yeah.
She did that, yes.
Yeah. I did. So I started off like in pageants kind of late in life. I was like 18 and I won my very first pageant. And I was like, you guys are gonna give me money for this? Like, it was crazy. I won like $1,200 my first pageant.
Thanks.
Wow.
I was like, this is cool. And then they invited me back to another one. They were like, oh, so you come back to the next one. And I'm like, okay. So I went to the next one and I won some more money. At this time, I'm like, this is great. All I have to do is wear like my old prom dresses. I went to prom all 4 years in high school.
Oh, so she's
So
like,
I just
reuse them.
literally wore all my prom dresses. And I kept winning. And then next thing I know, I was like, oh, Miss America organization is a big thing. Like, this is a big deal.
Now,
Like,
was Trump running it at that time?
Trump actually runs Miss USA.
Oh.
So Miss America and Miss USA are two different franchises.
Okay.
Miss America, they breed the First Lady of the United States, senators, politicians, CEOs.
They breed them like thoroughbreds?
Yes. Yes. You have to go through extensive interview training.
Wow.
They test you on politics. You have to, everything is just so pristine. You have to have at least a 3.5 GPA. You have to currently be enrolled in college with at least 14 units. You have to get letters from your professors. You also have to have a talent. And your talent that you're competing, like I competed against opera singers. Like this was
What did you do for your talent?
comedic monologues. I actually won a talent award for it too.
Oh.
So yeah,
very
so it's
good.
like it's very rigorous, and you know they check your grades, and you know I was in college, I went to USC, and
good.
so I stayed in it, and they give you scholarship money. Miss USA, you just have to be pretty.
That's all.
Wow.
Pretty
You
and
just have to be
thin,
pretty.
and thin. So when I did Miss America, I did not like the girls there. They were all evil.
Oh.
They're mean. They did like compliment contests, but like backhanded compliment contests. Like, oh my gosh, I love your shirt. I just love how it doesn't fit properly, but you still made it work. That's how they are.
She
That's
sounded
how-
just like that.
That's
like
how
that
they
movie
are.
Drop Dead
and then
Gorgeous.
you don't make it. Your shirt
still
fits.
made it
Your
hard
shirt
work.
fits beautifully.
Oh my gosh,
but I'm just saying, like something that you feel really confident and pretty in.
They'll bring it all
They
the way
literally
down.
find that one thing to give you a backhanded compliment to bring your confidence down. So when you step in front of those judges, you feel like, oh my God. Or they'll be like, you know, I think you're gonna do great, and don't worry that you weigh a little bit more than us. They're still going. They're inclusive now. They're inclusive.
Ooh, these
So
girls
you
are
stand a great chance.
They are.
Oh,
bad.
They're vicious.
Acid on dresses. It was.
Acid on dresses?
Oh yes. Oh my gosh, the girls
Are you
had
guys hearing this? This is terrible.
backstage. They had bodyguards at each girl's like dressing room because the girls would have acid in metal containers, and they would have gloves, and they would just throw acid on your gowns, on your swimsuits, you know, because my swimsuits were all custom made, and so it's like my swimsuit's like $300 swimsuit, and yeah, I need that one swimsuit. I got it custom made, and you threw acid on it, and now it's swimsuit time, and I can't compete.
But you could win because your nipples are popping out, and they go, oh, first prize.
In Miss USA, you can. Miss USA girls were really nice. They weren't, you know, necessarily like
Bad Girls Club. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, they were just more like pretty and
Yeah.
like, you know, you got the Maxim models and you get the models and you get the Tyra Bankses over there,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like the vibe of Miss USA girls a little bit more, but I realized this isn't for me. I wasn't
Yeah.
a huge fan of the person running the whole show.
Right.
So I was, you know,
It's like I had to step.
I had to just get out of that
understand.
world.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, but I won. I was
Now-
Miss California, Miss Inland Empire, Miss Baldwin Hills.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
So
I
baby.
represented Palm Springs. I won a lot of pageants, and I did not.
Baldwin Hills, that's the Beverly Hills, Inglewood area.
You
Yeah,
know it, baby.
Black Beverly
Yeah.
Hills. Yeah. So it was cool. I was like, I accomplished a lot in it. I learned a lot. I think I take a lot of those skills with me through the the adult industry.
Thank you.
So I do take a lot of that with me through the adult industry. I interview styles, different career stuff. Like I work.
Wow.
I'm a worker, yeah.
She said I work.
That is so amazing.
I know, I love that. That's something I didn't even know about her. And I've been knowing her
And
for
how
like
long-
10 years.
You've known her
Yes.
from way before
Yes,
this.
I've
Yeah.
been knowing her a long, long time.
Wow.
I think I took her to Hood Day one time.
She did?
Twice, actually, now. Yeah, I took her to Hood Day.
It was the best
Her
ever.
and Jenna Ivory went to Hood Day.
Oh, God.
I love Hood Day, Becky.
You know, it
I'm
was
gonna take the girls to Hood Day.
literally one of the most amazing experiences.
We had fun.
She was like, "Hey, cuz, y'all want to go to Hood Day with me?" And I was like, "What's Hood Day?" She was like,
She said that so
I'm picking-
Caucasian-like.
I'm picking
What
you
is
up.
food day?
I'm picking you up,
like, "I'm
guys.
picking you up, cuz." And she pulls up to Studio City, picks us up, and drives us to Hood Day. And I was like, wow, I love it. People were offering us special drinks and stuff. And I was like,
Special drink.
They got
Misty,
barbecue, the kids out there.
I'm like,
It was
"Can I
big,
drink
big-
this?" She said, "If they gave it to you here, you good, cuz." And I was like, all right.
You know that. You know that.
You with
Yeah.
me, Cass. You with me, Cass. You good.
It was the best. It
Yeah,
was
we
the
had
best.
a really good time.
So it was a culture shock.
And it's so
Yeah.
funny because you actually are always out there now in that area.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny. I think I saw you go skating one time down
Yep,
there.
you sure did.
Yes.
I go down and I didn't even realize it at
That's
one
my
point.
hood.
I was like, "I'm in Misty's hood.
She's
This
like,
is
wait,
so
no, I thought this
comfortable."
was the beach.
Yeah, I was at the beach and I was just chilling. I made so many friends and she's like, "I want to learn how to surf." And I said, "Misty, I got the perfect person to teach you."
But you wanted to learn how to surf.
No, Misty wants to surf.
Misty surfing?
I want to learn.
She wants to learn how to surf. And so I introduced her to my friend who is a big surfer and he's really good. Coming to find out, he's from her hood.
Yeah. Crazy, right?
Wow.
I was like, "Oh,
What are the odds of that happening?
right."
Small world.
So, inquiring minds want to know. I mean, this is a big transition to make from those pageants to working into the adult industry. Obviously, there must have been a lot of raised eyebrows and a lot of shock from family and people you know from the pageants, right?
Well, as far
Or
as
not?
as far as my family goes, they are never surprised at really anything that I'm doing.
Oh.
You can't really guess what I'm about to do next. But the number one thing is, you know that I'm making a smart decision. I'm using my brain.
Yeah.
You know, I'm using my brain, and you know that I thought about it and I have a plan. So
And
my
that's
mom,
what I've been impressed with you about, yeah.
Thank you. My mom, my grandparents, my sisters, they all fully support me. I let them know when I shop for somebody, my brother. So I'm like, "You guys just don't go on this site for a minute. I'll tell you when my video goes down."
So everything was okay.
Yeah, the pageant world, they're like, "Oh my God, you can't talk about the pageants." And I said, "Oh, really?"
But that's part of my life.
I didn't sign a contract saying that.
You didn't sign an NDA.
I did not sign an NDA. I did not sign a contract, and it's a part of my life. And if you go online, you're gonna see it. Now, I don't work in the adult industry under my real government name, but if you look me up hard enough, you'll find it.
Yeah, easily. That's easy.
Yeah.
Real quick, how was Nicki Minaj?
Oh, yeah.
Epic. First of all, my dream came true.
She sang to you.
She looked at me.
She looked at
She
me.
looked at you
I know
love
she
it. I
looked
love
at
it.
me because I was like the third
with lust
row
in
from-
her eyes.
No, it was bright, so I think she just kind of looked, but I know she saw
At least
me.
she's honest.
She saw me.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I know she saw me. I was in the third row from the back. I dressed up just like a Barbie doll.
Had the
I was
pink
like,
hair,
I was like,
everything.
Nicki. But you know what I love about Nicki Minaj? No
What?
matter how much hate she gets, no matter how much people
She's
try
a
to
sweet
talk
girl.
bad,
She's sweet.
really sweet and she
Yeah.
loves her fans. She breeds boss women, boss men. She teaches you that no matter what's going on in your life, you could be a mom, a dad, you can be unemployed. It doesn't matter. Be a boss and elevate.
Yes.
Her fans,
Right on.
you know, we're like, "Hey, Nicki, when's the next album coming out?" And she's like, "When are you taking the next step in your educational career?
Wow.
What are you doing for work?" "Well, I work at McDonald's." "When are you going to try to be a manager so that you can learn how to run the business and you can buy your own franchise?"
That part.
Love
And that's
Nicki.
like Misty
Very, very
Stone
good. Very,
on
very
being
good.
your mentor. We were talking about
Yeah.
that before we went on.
Yeah.
Misty Stone is an incredible mentor for these girls and guys coming up into the industry.
Yep.
And that's a wonderful thing that you do. We applaud you for
Yeah.
that.
Baby, I try.
Yeah.
You don't have to
Honestly,
do
yeah,
that.
it's a part of my story. It's who I am, and I just lead by example. So I am me.
Because there were women that inspired you and mentored you,
and
like
honestly,
Jasmine and so forth.
Yes,
Yeah.
and some of my Heather Hunter and Cinnamon Love and Kitten.
Cinnamon, yeah.
These are some of the people that I looked up to. My mentors, Vita Valentine and Roxy Reynolds. So we all come from somebody that we look up to or get some type of idolization from, and from there we grow and we evolve and we become even better, baby. Okay, because that's what we do.
And
now.
she paved the way for you to be where you was, because we went through a lot of stuff back in those early days when the parodies and the features and stuff.
And a little bit of racism, but we are so totally.
Yeah.
I don't want to say we're completely out of it, but we are fucking almost there, baby.
Yeah.
We are doing much, 100%. 75% better.
It was because of people like Misty, like Kitten, like Cinnamon, that were saying enough is enough.
Right.
We're not going to go for those kind of roles, rewrite this thing. Yeah. Have you experienced anything like that, or has everything been cool for you?
How is it now?
I 100% remember a lot of the crap that she had to deal with, because we were friends. When we were friends in the beginning, I didn't know what everybody did for a living, if that makes any sense. I was just like, I just want to know you, and I don't care about what you do for work. Who are you? Like we're friends. Let's hang out. But we dealt with racism. I remember when we went out to this one club. What was it, the Argyle, and they refused to let us in because Slim Poke was wearing Robin's jeans, which they were like $1,500 jeans. Oh God, yeah. They were like
but they were jeans.
They said black people can't wear jeans. No, they let lots of white people wear jeans and white-soled sneakers walk right in. Oh. Well, at the time, I had a TV show on air. So
which TV show was that?
It's called Famous in 12. It was on the CW network.
Yeah.
And so I was on air at the time. So I was like, "Oh, really? I'm calling everybody. I got it all over TMZ. It was on Yahoo News. It was everywhere." Because I was like, what you're not going to do is get away with not letting, we were dressed how they would want us to be dressed, but we did not go into the club because they were not going to let him in. So we had to stand together a lot. And
he's a nice guy.
Yeah.
And he's
super
got expensive clothes on, dresses well. But
when they look at him, they see a thug.
They see a thug.
And that's just it.
And that happens to a lot of these other guys, like Rome. Or Isaiah, or
not so much Isaiah.
Prince, people like that. I mean, it's wrong.
Yeah, now
the profiling like that is still going on in 2024. But look what's going on with this election right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think in the industry now,
I heard she ain't black. That's what I heard.
No. Black.
I heard they just what are they, Spanish?
They said that she's like West Indian.
West Indian.
I don't know. I feel like she looks black, so she had to deal with a lot of the.
But that's not black.
The important thing is the things that she's going to do.
That's wonderful, but she shouldn't lie to her country and tell us she black to get our vote. You lied. You a lying ass bitch.
All right, let's before the phone line gets clogged with MAGA people calling in.
How dare she say that about Kamala?
You've got a lot of mainstream credits, but you're having some trouble with your SAG and AFTRA.
Yeah. So here we go. Here we go with the racism stuff. So I have done more union jobs than I can even count, that I even remember. I went on IMDb the other day and was like, dang, I did a whole movie trilogy. Like, I forgot about that. Like, I've done so much stuff. And I'm not SAG, so I contact SAG-AFTRA, and I'm like, hey, can you let me in the union? They said, well, what's your social security number? I give them my social.
Which I told you could give me your social security.
I gave my social. I sent them a copy of my ID, and they said, unfortunately, we don't have have you with enough credits. And I'm like, can I send you clips of stuff? And they were like, no, you have to reach out to the production companies. Well, production companies like, we don't have that paperwork, or they're shut down now, blah, blah, blah. I started digging in and figuring out, why wouldn't they report this? Well, after I did my second job, and then I got booked on my third one, which was, I think my third SAG job was Lucifer, when I did Lucifer. Season 4, I was in season 4. They realized after we filmed that they were supposed to Taft-Hartley me, but they didn't want to pay for that. So they just paid me and didn't turn my vouchers in. After that, when I got booked on the next show, Jayne the Virgin, I did 2 episodes. I have 2 more union vouchers. They also didn't report it. Wow. Why? Because then they would have had to Taft-Hartley me.
Well,
next movie I did, they didn't report it.
The pressure's going to be on now to come up with this.
Yeah, and it's not fair to me that someone else didn't do their paperwork because they didn't want to pay. Like, you're supposed to Taft me.
This happens to a lot of young actresses. I know you were going through that too, Misty Stone.
Yeah, I don't see anything online about my Tubi movie. But
you definitely deserve SAG.
It's Tubi, so.
No,
Well, you also are on a television, very popular television show.
And they didn't even pay me yet. Honestly,
Sons of
I
Anarchy.
should sue him, but I just don't feel like doing it.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I...
She just wants, these girls both want to get in the union. So
Yeah.
let's see what we can do to make that happen. Okay? What's up? Oh my God.
There's
We
some
got
color.
color, baby. We got some color there, honey.
Is that great?
It's blue.
That's beautiful. Look at
Love
you.
it.
Isn't that something
Your little
else?
hummingbird.
You're like, I just want to get tattooed today.
It's a hummingbird.
I'm going to stop about here because I think I'm really hitting a limit with everything.
No, you're not. You still have canvas.
Well, you know, I am up for that part as the Duke in Bridgerton. So
Oh, okay.
I don't wanna get too much on me there.
Oh, I was
so
mad
silly.
when they got rid of, what's his name, Regine or whatever, the hot one. I went on protest. I have not watched the next season of Bridgerton. I was like, please pay that man his money so I can stare at him.
But don't worry, well, there'll be a porn parody of it next week.
Is he going to be in it? Because I'm going to watch it.
It
And I'm
seems
tipping
like a lot
everybody.
of people in mainstream are making a transition into adult. Wow, that's crazy.
I think it's because a lot of them are realizing that they're living back in the day. Like, I feel like what we do is so normal. Everybody indulges. People have been making private films at home for years.
Yeah.
They've been recording themselves and keeping them at home for years. But just because we are open to sharing it with the world, we're supposed to have shame?
Yeah.
No. No. And I think a big part of me being so loud about me entering this industry, it's because I feel like everybody should just shut up.
Yeah.
That part.
Just because you're in this industry doesn't mean you don't have a brain. It doesn't mean you don't have talent, and it does not mean that you can't do other things. It's like, hey, we look like this right now, and we're not going to look like this forever.
No,
That's right.
So I'm going to use my body however I want. You know.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah.
And nobody's forced you to be in the adult industry or
No.
I
want to force people to book me.
Yeah.
You know, I want to force people to book me.
I want to force people to book me. What are you talking about? Force?
That's my
I'm the
answer,
forcer.
yeah.
I'm the enforcer.
I'm the one like following up, like, what's up?
Yeah.
I want to spread eagles, like today.
Now, Misty, do you have a new project to plug?
You know, have I been doing anything? I've mostly been just working on my OnlyFans.
Yeah.
So you guys can just come and follow me there because I do a lot of fun
But
stuff
you did
there.
you did film something recently, a big feature.
I probably did, but I can't recall at the moment, honey.
Yeah, okay.
So they can just go to my OnlyFans. If I did film something, I'm sure you'll find it online, honey.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll find it. Yeah.
What is your OnlyFans so we can tell
That
everybody?
is www.onlyfans.com/Misty Stone.
Very
So
good.
yes, please come there and come talk to me because sometimes I get lonely, honey.
Jayne, how about you, your OnlyFans?
My OnlyFans is I'm Jayne Doh. I am JayneDoh.
Very good. And at James Bartolet on the OnlyFans and the Twitter and the Instagram and all that.
On the Twitter.
We are on the Twitter. Yes. Let's break away for a commercial. When we come back, we're going to take your phone calls at 818-231-2580. We'll be back right after this.
Come.
mean, someone has to show you. Someone had to show me.
And that's it.
It's
and then
like,
I'm good.
you have your computer, right? Yeah.
We are back. Hey, everybody, welcome back. It's Inside the Industry. Always something exciting going on over here.
Know it, baby.
Misty Stone and Jayne Doh are here.
Oh my goodness.
Grace is here. We're doing tattoos. We're kibitzing. We're having a little something to eat, a little nosh. We're talking. We've got the Mall.Sexies wonderful segment on there coming up in just a minute.
We love the Mall.Sexy, baby.
Ooh, yes, tell her, girl. You're one of the spokesmodels for that.
Yes, I am.
Also, we've got a new thing that we're adding to the Roku TV channel. We have trivia questions up there. So, if you answer these things correctly and we pick your answer, you could win lots of cool promotional things.
Ooh.
Like, guys, I'm sorry, is my show interrupting your conversation? Thank you. All right. You could also get free. It is not.
I'm like, is my zipper down too?
The one time he gives me wardrobe criticism, and it's wrong. You can win a free sample of our wonderful products here from Shivers, male and female enhancement gummies.
Oh boy!
Isn't that great?
It'll make you shit.
Wait, so I need to. When should we eat these?
Before
work?
Yeah, or before you get it on.
Oh, this is a gummy. This is a big gummy, too.
Well, I'm saying if it's like before work
have
to
sugar
go
on
back
it?
home and we're still going to be active.
Well, I don't know.
It has sugar.
We'll find out.
Right.
So we've got a lot of cool things in there. Go to our Roku TV channel, and you'll see the trivia questions on there. Answer those, and you send the answer into insidecontest@gmail.com. Now, speaking of that, we have a contest going on for 2 more weeks now. We're going to be picking the winner on our October 9th broadcast, which will be my birthday party.
Woo!
And a broadcast.
Happy birthday to you.
So I know you girls are going to be there.
We'll be here.
Yeah, of course. It's your
So, thank you. And it is going to, we're going to pick the winners there, and this is the 5 tickets that we're giving away to go to the Exotica Expo in beautiful Edison, New Jersey.
Yum, yum.
So we're going to be down there. We've got the Inside the Industry booth. If you want to be a lucky contestant to win, you have to live in the area. We will not fly you out there. We will not put you up in a hotel. But if you want to enter the contest and drive in from Philly or drive down from Midtown or Brooklyn or Queens or wherever you live in and come to this thing, tons of stars are going to be there. You're going to have a wonderful time. Write into insidecontest@gmail.com. Put Exotica Contest in the header. You'll be entered in the contest. Okay?
Don't forget to write in, baby.
Yeah. Yes. Now, Misty Stone and Jayne Doh are here. They're here and ready to take your questions live on the air. Call in right now, 818-231-2580. You want to put that in your social media, darling?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Baby. Call us.
Now tell them that they're calling in to a talk show and they're not calling in for like a Sex Panther or Panther Piss or whatever that thing
call
is.
and be like, okay, I'm ready to get my dick off.
Oh my God, that happened. Edric, Tim, you guys remember that night? Who was it? We had Haley Rose here. And no, the call came in and the guy's like, what are you wearing right now?
He's checking his dick
I like
off.
to wear diapers and jack off with baby food.
That's an interesting fetish.
Okay, thank you, Baba Booey.
A diaper with baby food? You know, I met a guy like that once, but it wasn't exactly that combination. But yes, it did have to do with diapers and baby food, absolutely. But just it wasn't that way of the
Was it a scene or just a general public guy?
Just a general public guy.
Wow.
Yeah. I met
Have
him
you
at a
ever run
convention.
across a guy like that, Jane?
A guy that did what?
Any guy that had some weird sexual
Okay,
fetish.
yeah, so sexual weird. The most weirdest sexual fetish that a guy asked of you or that he carried along with him.
Okay. That's really hard to ask me because I think the weird things is when they
God.
want to be like very vanilla. Because I'm
Yeah,
like, you
because
don't
you are
want
very
to.
extreme.
Yeah, it's like you
She's
don't want
actually
to
more
do
on the
this.
extreme side.
Thank you.
Like,
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, but I did have a guy that I was dating who knew that I was professional Dom. Yes, I didn't know the right words to use. And so when we were
Hold on, before we get to that wonderful story,
Okay.
let's take a call right now. Hello, caller. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
What up, baby?
Hey, my name is Clay. I'm calling from New Mexico.
What?
Hey, New Mexico.
Hola, baby. Hola.
Why do you assume-
Cha, baby.
I'm sorry about that, caller, but say hello to Misty Stone and Jayne Doh.
Hey, how are y'all doing?
Oh, we are wonderful, baby. How are you?
Good.
I'm doing good. I got two of the finest on the phone right now.
All right now. You know how you talking. Yes, baby. What is your question?
So I wanted to ask Jayne, like, how she started off, like, modeling. Like, she has some of the dopest photos.
Thank you. I don't know what kind of modeling you're talking about, but my mainstream print editorial work, I started when I was like 17 years old. I modeled for like Ed Hardy, Harley Davidson, D Squared, David's Bridal, Forever 21.
Wow.
Cute, David's Bridal.
I used to wear bridal. Maybe that's why I'm not married still. I cursed myself.
Oh my goodness. That is really awesome. Yes.
Yeah, what
Yeah,
about
that's
you,
so
Misty?
cool.
No. That's questions for you. Don't bring me in.
No,
Caller, do we-
go to both of y'all.
Shit.
What's
what
that
was the
again?
question again, baby?
How long have you been modeling, and, like, how did you get your break and start?
You know what? I did not enter through modeling. I'm so sorry. My story is a little different. I was in. I started with pimping and hoeing, and then just so happened that I was a renegade, and I decided that I did no longer want to be controlled and oppressed by anyone, and I came into the adult industry, and as I blossomed into the adult industry, I met someone who was a wonderful director who thought that I could act, and I didn't know I could act, and he gave me a script, kind of made me read it line for line, and from that day forward, I began to build and evolve into this beautiful craft of acting, and that's how it kind of happened, honey. I have a different story.
Ooh.
I come from the hood, baby, real raw.
Jayne, what about you?
Hey, we love that.
I just answered
She
it.
was first.
Yeah, I just answered it. Yeah, I just did mainstream stuff, you know.
Yes, I love it though.
Yeah.
Like these are stuff that I'm learning about you as well. Like you did David's Bridal and Ed Hardy and all this stuff. This is really cool.
Thanks.
Isn't that Anna used to do that as well? She started as a
Anna
mainstream
Fox.
model.
Anna
as
Fox,
well.
exactly.
And then, but you as well.
Yes,
you
that's right.
started in mainstream. You did General Hospital, and you were really good looking. Not
Thank
saying
you.
you ain't now. I mean, you pregnant with my twins, but you still look good. You still look good. So, but you was so fine, and everyone was doing so well with the mainstream life. So it's so interesting to hear these stories and how you guys want to transition this way, and how some of us want to transition that way. So it's an interesting
Crisscross.
duality to the story. Yes. So it's nice to hear it. I like it.
Yeah.
Y'all gotta be best friends now. So y'all
You
can
know
network and
that.
stuff.
I've been on this girl for 10 years, baby. We own it. We own it.
Yeah, we found
Yes.
All family
Yes.
here.
And thank you. That was a very good question, baby.
Yes,
very
thank
good.
you.
Got to see both polarities of that. That was very nice.
I don't think I've ever talked to somebody in New Mexico before.
I know, right? And he sounds black.
Are you?
Oh, very much. Very much black.
very much.
I can hear it in his voice. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So thank you so much, baby. Wonderful question.
Thank you.
Wonderful. That got us hyped.
Hey, turn up.
All right, thank you. All right, we're going to go to our next caller. 818-231-2580. I'm sorry, I'm holding the mic over
Getting
here
a
because
tattoo.
there's a side of me that's going, I'm wondering if people are going to hear this and hear that buzz. And they go, is he getting dental work? No, he's getting
No,
tattoos.
it's just a tattoo.
All right, let's go to our next caller. Hello, caller, and who's this? Where are you calling from tonight?
Good evening, everyone. This is Guy from the mountains of Pennsylvania.
Guy! Oh, it's always good. Every time Guy calls in, it's kind of like Norm on Cheers. We're all like, Norm! And then Guy calls in, Guy! Where everybody knows your name. What was that again, kid?
Norm's beer glass, his beer mug was always full.
Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Now, Guy, I'm sure you've got some questions for Jayne and Misty tonight, don't you?
Absolutely.
Let's do it, baby.
Now, one is for both you and Misty.
Okay.
And that one is, at a few of the seminars here at Exotic fall into the mental health stuff. From your encounters with Exotic attendees, how do you feel they're beneficial?
I couldn't hear it.
You couldn't hear it?
I'm sorry.
Guys, Guy, can you repeat that and simplify it? And speak loudly, please.
So for you, the seminars at Exotica, health genre. From your encounters with Exotica attendees, how do you and Misty feel they're beneficial to them?
About Exotica. It's a question about Exotica.
I heard that part.
The mental health genre seminar.
How
that
is
they
it
now have
beneficial
there.
to us?
How is it beneficial to them? Is that what you're saying?
Yes, in their love life and similar things.
In the what?
Okay. Boys, did you get
Is that what he said?
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Is he asking? Yes. Let's see. A few of the seminars for this year at Exotica fall into the mental health genre. From your encounters with Exotica entities, how do you feel these are beneficial to them? I think that's the question.
Well, what about my seminar?
I
That's
am
the only one you
bringing
should
my
be going
roommate
to.
Nicole to your seminar this
That's
year.
the only one you should be going to. James is jealous. He's jealous.
Oh, my God.
That looks beautiful.
It looks so nice.
Look at
I
your
love it.
hummingbird. You need some honey?
Okay, girls, Guy is waiting for your answer.
Oh, yes. Okay, so how is Exotica beneficial to me? Is that what he's asking?
Yeah, like the mental.
No, the mental health genre seminars that they have here now.
They're gonna have a mental
Oh,
health
wow. You know, this is new information to me. I didn't know they had that. So I think that's extremely beneficial for all of us because mental health is number one. And that's for not just the industry, but society as a whole. So, of course, because of what we're going through in the industry, you know, dealing with sexual acts and different, you know, people and different energies coming in and out of our body and not knowing how to deal with all of that, you know, I think it's good that we have that mental health available. So, oh my goodness, the fact that we have seminars for that to teach us, not only the fans, but the girls, we can educate everyone around us who are sexually active and who decide to want to be a part of this lifestyle. So, fuck yeah. This is something I did not know about. And I'm so glad you brought that to my attention, honey, because wow, what the fuck? That's great. I want to be a part of that. Like, I want to do one of those seminars. I know James is jealous of you going to that seminar in particular, but I think it's a great seminar to go to. Fuck, yeah.
My roommate Nicole is going to be taking his seminar this year.
Yes, yes.
What's that? We're talking about me again?
Yep, we talking about you again. He knows what we're talking about him.
And
Isn't that funny how we did? I always
just
walk
know.
in.
Right on cue, right on cue.
I always walk in when they're
Right
talking
on.
about me.
Fuck.
So,
Did you know about these seminars? Did you know about them?
No, I've actually never been to Exotica.
What?
I've never been, and I didn't know that there were seminars at Exotica.
Yes.
So it's really cool that my
Yes.
first time at Exotica,
Yes.
I'm going to get to go to mental health
Yes.
seminar.
Yes.
I feel like being your friend, I'm always at a mental health seminar.
I love her. I love her.
oh, stop.
Yeah,
You did not.
I
No.
know because I like to counsel. I'm very
Yes.
deep into
Whether you
your
like it or not.
feelings. Yeah, I go deep into my friends' souls, and I like to talk to them about very deep conversations.
Yeah.
And just have an understanding. So yes, she is absolutely right when she says that about me.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're gonna love it. It's even more I didn't know that was available, but of course you get to make money and talk to all the fans and enjoy the parties.
She's coming with us to Washington, D.C.
It's going to be great. It's going to be great.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Do I already... Let me see. Where are we going first?
We're going to Jersey next month.
That's next month.
Yeah. And then we're going to be in
And that's where I
DC.
need my room at. You got a room for Jersey?
No,
Me neither. So let's get a room together.
Do you want to go? Or
I
I
already
can squeeze you in.
I don't know. I don't know if.
Okay, well if you go, we'll get a room.
I have more scenes coming that are. I feel like I should
But
wait
you
for
got
them to
stuff
drop.
you can promote tonight, girl. You
I
were
do.
just on the
'Cause
show.
I'll stay with you.
The phone's going
Yeah.
crazy. People
Yeah.
love you.
I don't want to stay with nobody else. Except
What?
for y'all. I only stay with y'all.
Because Sammy's
Yeah,
staying
we
with me.
could get along.
you.
And I have
What?
a ton of friends out
Fuck
there.
you.
So you're going to stay with her?
James.
What?
Fuck you.
Oh, we're going to go there now? It's the Real Housewives of Sherman Oaks or something?
Is there a bottle I can throw at you?
Pull your weave out.
Oh my God. So when did you hear about these seminars? Did you know about these seminars?
I didn't look on the site today.
Okay, so this is new information for you as well.
Yeah.
Okay, well, great information. Thank you for
Thank you,
educating
guys.
us because
I
it
love our
gave us
fans.
something to
They're
talk about.
really
yeah.
dedicated. They know
Yeah,
what's
very
up.
nice, baby.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Misty. Jane, I have a question.
Where everybody knows
Jane,
your
he's
name,
got a-
guy.
He's got a question for
Oh.
Jane.
My question for Jane, mainstream or adult, which is harder, what and why? Also, my second question is, if you could only choose one, journalism or being an artist, which would you choose and why? And thank you all for taking my question.
Okay.
Oh, these are tricky questions.
Yeah.
Mainstream or porn and why?
Okay, so mainstream has its own set of struggles, but that came pretty easily for me, mainly because I was training for it my whole life. Adult is a little bit more difficult because there's politics involved as well as very loose rules. There's very loose rules as far as like booking goes and how you get it. You know, a mainstream, you know that you need to shoot a portfolio, go to open calls, submit to agencies, you get a there's like a whole list. An adult, there's so many ways. There's content creation, you have to build your social media, there's so many things that you have to do to build your way up, and then people tell you
mainstream. An
Yes.
adult, you have to work on that all the time.
all the time, and it's like an adult,
Grace, thank you.
I'll come back and get those myself.
Okay, go ahead.
An adult, you're sitting there trying to get bookings, right? And then you're not catching the bookings and you don't know why, and there's no one that can actually tell you. So it's really hard to get that next step ahead unless you're really networking and making friends. If I had to choose which one I would say that I'd do adult. I would choose adult hands down because in adult there is still mainstream acting involved. Like you can't just get on camera doing adult and just perform. Like you're acting. There's a role, there's scripts. You know, you have to put yourself in a certain mindset. I have a scene that's going to be dropping in December that it was mentally challenging for me and the guy, Dylan Ledger, is in that one.
I know Dylan.
Yeah, he's great. But it was when we saw the script, we were like, "Whoa!" And so we had to wrap our heads.
It's a movie. It's a real movie.
We had to wrap our heads around the concept a little bit. It's crazy, but so there's a lot of that goes into it. So you still get that taste of something different and becoming a new character and a new person, but then you also get to take it that step further. The next step that you wish you saw in mainstream, you get to actually do that. So.
Good God. Yes.
Yeah, so I prefer adults.
Standing in front of her. Yeah.
And what was the other one? Being a journalist or artist, and why?
Which would you choose and why? Based upon your experiences in the past.
Currently, it's hard because I don't know if I can fully answer that question. I do enjoy journalism, but I do want to eventually. That's where I want to end. That's where I want to end. You know, I feel like journalists have the power to create the stars.
Yeah.
You know, like, you're not a star unless people are writing about you. You're not a star unless people are talking about you. And so journalists make you a star. So I would love to land there. I do love the fact that I get to use my abilities as a journalist to learn about the industry. So I do think it's necessary for me to continue on that path while doing adult, because it's teaching me a lot. Like when I just covered the Hustlers' 50th anniversary red carpet, I got to ask all of the centerfolds, all the cover models, all the photographers, all the big agents, what do you look for? How did you get here? How did you get booked on this? What was your path? Do you like girls with tattoos? Do you like Do you like people with natural bodies? Should you get enhancements? Like, I was able to ask all the questions I needed to answer as a performer, and I got to shed light on everybody else. So
you could scoot up a little.
That's great.
So yeah, it's really hard to say which I would choose, because I love both, and I think they go hand in hand if you can do it properly. You did it, Misty.
Yes, you can do both.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Are we all in the shot here?
100%.
Okay, great.
Thank you all. I wish you all much success in the years to come. Have a wonderful evening.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you, Guy, where everybody knows your name.
Everybody can see you're not wearing a bra.
Oh, man. Yeah, she is.
Yeah,
It's a brown bra she has
a brown one.
Brown
It's
strapless.
Yeah. Brown strap. It's new.
Oh.
Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, love that style.
Now, you don't have any regrets coming into adult, do you?
Absolutely none. I have no regrets, no shame. I am proud of absolutely everything.
She's like, this is the shit.
Well, good.
I had enough time to think about it. I had Misty Stone to look up to. I saw you not only did you pave the way, but you didn't even realize you were paving the way.
Oh, hell yeah.
You didn't even know you were doing it. And that taught me such a valuable lesson. Be yourself.
Yes.
Be yourself.
Yes.
I learned that from you.
Yes. And I think people, if it is a good example of what you can be in life, then people will follow.
Absolutely.
But if it's not a good example, please don't follow.
No.
Yeah, but if you're being yourself, then you have nothing to be afraid of.
Because you're not trying to prove anything.
Not at all.
So it's so much less pressure on where you're trying to go.
Right.
Yes, absolutely. 100%.
Oftentimes people ask me, like, they ask you this still, what are you going to do if blah, blah, blah down the line? And it's just like, I'm going to keep doing whatever I want.
do. Yeah. Whatever the next step in life for me is, because this is only a stepping stone for something greater.
Right.
It will always be a stepping stone for something greater, but you have to have the mindset to think bigger and think greater.
Right.
You can't get stuck. Just because you've accomplished something, that's wonderful.
Right.
But what else can you do?
Right.
There's so many other things, so don't get stuck. Don't be silly now.
And it's like,
keep evolving.
I feel like watering all of your plants is important. So don't just.
Ooh, that's a good analogy.
You have to so that you can have multiple avenues. I noticed a lot of performers are like, oh, I want to produce and I want to direct one day, and it's just like, okay, if you want to do that, do you have your own website?
Yeah.
Do you know any script writers?
Come on.
Do you know how to operate multiple types of cameras?
Yeah.
There you
Do
go.
you have relationships with agencies? Multiple agencies?
Yes.
Do you know a lot of performers? Like, so if you want to be a director,
Then you're gonna have to
You
act
gotta-
like it. You're
you
gonna have
have-
to walk and talk like it before you even actually get there.
yes, even
Yeah.
as a performer. So
Yes.
that's,
Do
you
your
know.
research. Do
And
what you need to do.
that's good advice for you in mainstream as well as an adult.
Shit, it's good advice for me right now, what she just said.
it's a reminder of something that you taught me.
I'm listening.
And that's rare because normally you don't.
Come on, slap yourself. You know I'm on the wolf.
Misty doesn't listen to foolishness.
There we go.
She doesn't.
Another episode of James and Misty. All right. But it is time right now for What You Must Watch
Yeah, baby.
from our friends at the Mall.sexy. These are movies that you can watch Besides buying things at the mall.sexy, you can also watch some great movies like this. Tushy. Volume 5. It's called Views, Volume 5, with Ariana Cortez and Gina Barbalucci.
Babalucci.
Then we have
Babalu.
Girls from Adult Time with Avery Jane and Lena Loving.
Oh, love them.
Oh, yeah. She's wonderful. Surrender to Anal Volume 16. And that's with Alice Drake and Bonnie Dolce. And the career perspective this week, what a great choice that our friends at the mall.sexy made. Our dear friend, Sunny Lane.
Oh my God, I love her.
We love
She was
Sunny
my first
Lane.
friend in porn. That was so cool. She was so nice to me when I was just becoming popular and I didn't know nobody. She was like, "You want to smoke?" I was like, "Yeah." And we was friends ever since. I love you, Sunny.
We love
My
you,
starseed sister.
Go and check out some of her movies. They include Supergirl Triple X, an extreme comic parody,
Yes.
Pervy Girls Volume 3,
Yum,
and Batgirl Triple X, an extreme comic parody.
She's that type of girl.
Why don't they have my name? I was in that one.
Oh, here we go.
That's fucking crazy. All right, but Sunny Lane is just a
Doll.
a doll and
Yes.
a force of energy and just a wonderful gal. And she's going to be starting her own podcast very soon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's
I
beautiful.
have to be on it, Sunny.
Yeah.
I know I'm dripping with chili, but that's because it's very exciting for me. I have to be on your podcast.
Very good.
Have to be.
All right, check that out and a lot more. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. The mall has it all. Also, check out our great friends at Shivers.store. Put in the promo code ITI, Inside the Industry, easy to remember. And you get a percentage off on your purchase on there. And check out Duke's Hardcore Honeys. We've got brand new animated stuff coming up. Watch for this Christmas time the movie, the animated project with starring Misty Stone is going to be coming out.
Yes.
Called Evergreen.
Evergreen, baby. Not baby, but just evergreen.
My new one with Alec Cole and Christy Canyon, the
Yes.
legend. Great comeback she's making now.
Yes.
That's based on Rapunzel.
Oh my God,
nice.
that'll be
She lets
so
down her
cute.
hair, and the prince calls to the top of the tower, and he gets up and he goes, "What the fuck?" And it's her pubes.
Instead of her
Yeah.
hair.
Love
Okay,
that.
got it. Got it.
We just finished Lulu in Wonderland, which is incredible. Lulu Chu and Tommy Pistol, and a lot of stars in that one.
Very
I got to
cute.
interview them this
Very
weekend.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She was great.
Yeah.
Tommy is one of the best actors in this industry. Period. Hands down.
He's good. He's a good guy. All right. Our phone number to call in is 818-231-2580. We already did 2 commercial breaks already, right?
Call me now.
We did one? Okay, good. Can we go? Do we have time to go to another commercial break? Okay. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. Let's go to a commercial break, and we'll be back to wrap everything up right after this.
Boom, boom, boom.
Okay, welcome back. It's Inside the Industry. We're taking your calls at 818-231-2580. And we got somebody on the line right now. Angelica, I believe, right?
Yes, Angelic. Hi, how are you?
Hello. Well, say hello to Misty Stone and Jayne Doh.
I know, Jayne. I'm so excited. I was so excited to hear about what's going on with you.
Yes, baby.
Literally. I mean, I saw you. Oh my God, you're so gorgeous. You did such an amazing job. You interviewed. Oh my God, I love you.
Aww. I just posted on my Instagram and my Twitter. Thank you.
You're welcome. You did so wonderful. I'm so jealous. I wish it was me.
No,
but I am so happy for you.
No,
That's only an aspiration. That means it can be you. If you see it as you, it can be, baby. Come on now. That's an
You're right.
aspiration.
You are right. You are right. But I mean, Jayne, you really killed it. Like, I love how you were asking the right questions. I've seen a lot of journalists, they can't wait for the person to answer so that they can ask the next thing. But you were so patient. You made everyone look really comfortable, and you gave them time to express themselves. I loved it. When are you going to be doing another one?
Sorry, I'm a little shy right now. I'm like,
She's like, this is good.
I'm a little sweaty. Thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna. Sorry, I'm a little bit surprised.
She's blushing. She's blushing.
So I was really happy that I got invited to do interviews with Hustler on the red carpet. It was my first, what I consider my first big journalist job. And now I'm writing an article on them, and I'm doing so this is pretty big because if you've known me for a while, you know that in college I studied broadcast journalism with my first major, and my second major was English. So it was always a big dream of mine to be a newscaster, and so I'm like, well, in the entertainment industry, this is the best way that I can do it.
Learn this way. This is perfect.
Yeah, so it's it's been a while since I was in college, but now.
Oh my God! Well, you look like you're still in college.
Thanks. Well, I'm just gonna tell people that I am. But I'm excited that that it went well, and you weren't at the event, I'm assuming, but the other talent that was there, they all were saying nice things and they wanted to follow me, and so I'm really starting to feel like maybe I did do a great job.
Yeah, you did.
You did. You really did.
Thank you. Hustler's so big, and so I'm still in shock that I'm even writing this article right now, and so thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And you know what? Please post it on your Instagram when you're gonna do anything. I'll do my best to be there. I'll invite people. I really want to meet you in person. So.
Thank you.
What amazing. Yes.
Thank you.
Man, that's gotta feel good, because then you don't feel like people are really noticing like that.
I'm literally over here sweating. I'm I'm actually sweating because I'm
I told you she was blushing.
Because it matters a lot. It matters a lot to me, and I'm really grateful. I'm really grateful for the support, because it's really hard. It is really hard when you go and you put yourself out there like that, and you're doing something brand new, and you don't know if people are going to react well, or if they're going to even care. So it's really nice when people care. So thank you.
Well, yeah, I do. And you know what? Congratulations again. And I know you're busy. I'm sure a lot of people are calling. I don't want to take up all the time, but I am, thank you for taking my call. And I really am so excited about everything that you're doing. Thank you for taking my call.
Thank you.
Thank you, Angelica.
We love the love.
Thank you, Angelica.
She'll be back on this show again soon. Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye-boo.
Bye-bye. Well, do you want to come back on the 9th?
Yeah, I would love to come back. Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
would love to come back on the 9th.
I'm going to be here for the anniversary, for your birthday, and that's it.
And the
Don't call me back again.
Well,
If you call my number, you gonna get a dial tone.
She's like the female Jamie Foxx. She just comes up with these songs.
No, she Halle
Jamie
Berry.
does that all the time. He'll come up with little songs. And stuff.
Misty, I love how, like, for years she goes, I could do what I want. I'm the Halle Berry of this industry. She's like, excuse you, and
Halle
people,
Berry of porn.
nobody dares correct her because she's
Hustler.
correct.
Hustler actually dubbed me the Halle Berry of porn.
Yeah,
Well, if I was the journalist on it, I would have
It was the journalist.
co-signed you as it.
They dubbed me as the. I wish I would have went too. They dubbed me as the Halle Berry of porn. I should have went and fucking celebrated.
We're doing
with
mainstream
them.
thing.
I really should have.
Next
But
time.
I wasn't feeling good. But I really wish I would have because that was a very high milestone in my career.
It was a 50-year anniversary.
Yeah,
of
50,
Hustler.
and that was a really good. We should have went, honey.
And then Holly Randall had her.
Yes,
art gallery.
I did show up for
You
that.
went, yeah.
I did show up for that. And then Bronzers is having a 20th anniversary thing coming up that we will be attending. Yes. So.
Will you be there on time?
Of course, honey.
Damn.
We're going together.
Okay. Then why didn't you get her on time for the premiere?
Well, I was
I
at
waited
work.
for her,
Yeah,
and
I was
I did help direct her, and she was
Well,
at
it doesn't
work being
matter.
a star.
I was at work anyway.
It's fine.
You know?
I'm just kidding with you. I'm kidding with you.
She was making the
All
next
right.
hit
Gotta
movie.
make that money, honey.
We have got some great shows coming up. We're going to be off next week because it's the high holidays next week. So we will be off next week, but I probably will do a little tiny show somewhere in the middle of the week. But let's go to another call right now. Hello, caller. Who's this? Where are you calling from?
Hello.
I'm sorry. Hi. I'm calling because I heard that Jayne Doh was on here, and I was just didn't know if I could say hi.
Well, of course you can.
Yes.
Hi.
Hi. I saw your work. Really impressed. I've been following for a while, and I just wanted to say congratulations. I'm really happy for you. I also want to be a too, so it's really nice seeing you out there and different. Really happy for you.
Oh, thank you. Oh, Misty. Okay.
Look at this. This is so cute.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Yes, as you should be, baby.
Yeah.
Your man is fucking with you today.
Thank
Give me
you.
some group love, baby.
Yeah,
He is feeling this love.
I
Thank
appreciate
you.
your support,
Yes.
and I'm so happy that I've been able to inspire you. I think that if you want to get into this industry, then put it in your head you're already in it, and study all of your favorite actresses, all your favorite stars, your favorite models, like. Study them, look at their careers, read their blogs, watch their Instagram stories. Like, I'm sure you saw the phone number on my story I just posted. But make sure you're watching their stories because a lot of performers post their real lives on their stories or their Twitters. They'll post real thoughts and stuff. So those things were really helpful to me entering the industry, just knowing the mindset to be in. And I'm very grateful for you, and thank you for supporting. I'm so crazy. Thank you so much.
That was good advice. Yes, very good advice.
All right, now everybody, your social media here before we sign off.
Okay, so if you would like to follow me on Instagram, I am the only Misty Stone the Legend. That's MistyStonetheleegend, because I am the legend. My Twitter is Misty. Oh, not Twitter. It's X, right?
Yeah.
X is now Misty Stone XXX. That's MistyStone. The letters XXX. And like I said earlier today, you can go to my OnlyFans /MistyStone.com. And if you want to go buy one of my wonderful fleshlights, you can get two of my orifices, my ass or my nookie, and that is www.fleshlight.com /MistyStone, baby.
And they used to have one of her mouth, and it would come with a little doobie.
Yeah.
So you could.
They discontinued my mouth
you'd
because I talk
squeeze
too much.
and it would smoke.
Too much of the
It would
yapping.
smoke you out.
I slowed it down, as you can see. I'm so much better now. I promise, honey.
Well, it's a true story.
Yeah.
She did have the mouth done too.
I did at one point. At one point,
I
honey.
wish I got one.
We'll get you there.
I would have been doing your
but they
mouth.
don't have-
I wanted your mouth.
Hilarious.
On yours.
Yeah, I have places for it. Just saying.
She is a mess, girl. What you gonna do with that mouth?
Can I say it?
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm just kidding.
Well, if I get my hands on one, check me out on OnlyFans with it.
Right now, that's what she said. Well, tell them where to find you, baby. Tell them where to find you.
All right, where'd they find you, honey?
I'm Jayne Doh everywhere. I am JayneDoh on X, Instagram, TikToks. I'm barely on it, but I have an account. OnlyFans, everywhere. I'm Jayne Doh.
She makes it easy for you, baby. She's easy.
And at James Bartolet on Twitter, at James Bartolet 9 on Instagram, onlyfans.com/James Bartolet, loyalfans.com/James Bartolet. I'm on the TikTok, I'm on the Reddit, I'm on all of that stuff. Go and check it out. October 9th, big birthday party, big broadcast. It's going to be super exciting. Lots of stars are going to be in here. That's going to be a big party. And I'm going to be generous, and I'm going to give 2 fans out there a lucky chance to be at the party.
What? No way.
Right?
Who's gonna win those lucky tickets? Fuck!
Yeah, so you'll get a chance to
I'm
come
gonna shake my ass in
here
their face.
into the inner sanctum, kind of like a Playboy After Dark.
Oh my
thing,
goodness.
And you'll be able to come right into insidecontest@gmail.com. All right. Till next time, I'm James Bartolet.
I am your lovely Misty Stone.
And I'm Jayne Doh.
Good night
And good sex. Mwah.